I'm gonna teach you how to do stoichiometry. First off, let me say stoichiometry is my favorite thing of all time. It's got moles, Avogadro's number, chemical formulas, and all that cool stuff. But how do I do stoichiometry? I'll show you. I look so white. So first, you gotta get your given. Let's say our given is copper 2 chloride, CuCl2. That's what that says. 55 grams of copper 2 chloride. That's our given. So then we gotta get a little chart here. Let's just type out 55 grams of copper 2 chloride. Next, we need to find the molar mass, because we want to convert this given to moles. So, how do we find the molar mass of copper 2 chloride? Well, I'm glad you asked. And our molar mass in this case is 134.45. And it's just that easy, right? And now we know, because I told you, we convert that to moles. But that's the molar mass, so it equals 1 mole. No way. There it is. We need to find out how many grams of lithium nitrate will be needed to make 250 grams of lithium sulfate, assuming that you have an adequate amount of lead sulfate to do the reaction. How do we do it? First, we have to balance the equation. Basically, what we need to do is figure out numbers and stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. All I really know is that, like, if you have 3 oxygen right here, you have to make sure you have 3 oxygen on this side. But if you have more than 3 oxygen, you have to increase the amount of, like, moles of this. There's 4 lithium nitrate because you have 4 times 3 oxygen. It makes sense. Then you have 2 of this formula. So we need to figure out how many grams of lithium nitrate will be needed to make 250 grams of lithium sulfate. That's what that formula is. So from here, we would do the funny charts again. But first, we need to take our given, which is 250 grams of lithium sulfate. So let's just type that down here. 250 grams of lithium sulfate. Nope. Next, we need to figure out the molar mass. 109.94 grams of lithium sulfate. Once you found your molar mass, obviously the molar mass of lithium sulfate is equal to 1 mole of lithium sulfate. So we're going to write that down. 1 mole of lithium sulfate. But then you got to see how many moles of lithium sulfate you have. And in the balanced equation, it says you have 2 moles. So you convert 1 mole to 2 moles. Or don't convert it, but 1 mole, bring it to 2 moles. You get it. After you have that, what do? Well, this is when you do the mole ratio. The question asks that we figure out how many grams of lithium nitrate will we need to make 250 grams of lithium sulfate. So that means we need to get the mole ratio of lithium nitrate and lithium sulfate. And those are the only 2 chemical formulas in the balanced equation that we have a mole count for, besides these 2, which are 1. But lithium nitrate is the main focus of this. And we have 4 moles of lithium nitrate, so we're going to put that right above the 2 moles. And then, boom! Now all we need to do is figure out the amount of grams of lithium nitrate we'll need to make 250 grams of lithium sulfate. And we already know how to do this. 4 moles goes to 1 mole of lithium nitrate. And then we basically just do the reverse. 1 mole goes to the molar mass of lithium nitrate. And the molar mass of lithium nitrate is 68.95 grams. Oh, I also forgot to explain that when you're just converting grams to moles, you don't just get your moles and then you're done. If you were just doing the first part of this problem, you would do it like this. You'd get 250 and you'd multiply it by everything on the top row. In this case scenario, the only thing on the top row is a 1 mole. And so in that case, we could just ignore it because 250 times 1 is 250. Then what you do is you take the product of everything on the top row multiplied and divide it by everything on the bottom multiplied together. In this case scenario, it'd be 250 times 1 divided by 109.94. And the answer to that would be, normally, if you were doing this kind of problem, 2.27396762. Or simplified, 2.27. So for everything on the top row, I got 68,950. But we're not done yet because we have to divide that by everything multiplied on the bottom row, which would be 109.94 times 2. So it would be 68,950 divided by 109.94 times 2, which comes out to be, I think, 1,254.32. No!